Okay, we're at 47 Sawtell Road in Currumbin Waters. I'm kind of at the middle of the property, so looking down from here on the pool area, we've got all these stairs and all this decking area here, and those stairs to replace. The stringers on the stairs, I'll show you those in a sec, but I think the main structure of them is alright, but all the attached welds and so on are rusted, so I think we'd have to replace that. Possibly could do that on site, otherwise total stringer replacement. I'll show you an example on these ones under here. See them, whether or not we could grind them off and put new ones on site. Might be an easier option. Up the end of that deck there, well, the whole deck and substructure will probably have to be replaced on all decks. Decent area of it. Up here, from about this line here somewhere, the wall would need to be cut and redirected back that way and incorporate into that patio up the top there, which I'll show you. And that would be the main lead up through the middle of the whole area. There's plans for concrete steps to go up through the middle of all this. Obviously then you could lead out here, go up the side there, and then the back patio area leads into these stairs. All the existing retaining walls like these rendered block work seem to be fine. Coming up here, so this existing retaining wall is proposed to be removed and a new wall set back. If you have a look at where it's sitting at the moment, set back to where the next landing is, just to increase the size of this area a little bit. So then you'll have the stairs I was talking about coming up through there, and then a few steppers coming off that patio to meet the middle stairs. The stairs run beside that patio and run up through the middle up there. So this new block wall would be about the back of the existing rocks. So whether or not we could reutilise rocks or get rid of them if someone wanted them, it'd be maybe we could offer them to someone that needs them. They could pay us for them or something like that, I don't know. The other thing that's a concern is maybe getting a geotech report done on the ground behind these retaining walls to see that there's no natural rock sitting there that we can't build where we want to build. And that would probably have to be a provisional thing in the quote, that if we're going to move these rock walls, it's all dependent on that. So this patio, obviously there'd be a few steppers, step across to the stairs, which would go through there and then down through that. So over here we have more decking down the bottom. Now, this area retained as it is. Down the bottom, all that deck needs to be replaced. And then going down the side of the house, there's actually no stairs at the moment, but they're proposing some stairs down there, which I think is okay. So looking over there, it should be two decent sets of stairs. Whether we can get the run on, a legal run and rise on these, the bottom's probably fine, but this one may not be. Anyway, I think we could probably do it based on the drawing. Again, you've got to match the stairs over the other side with steel stringers and just some timber treads. So that's that. You can see the rock retaining wall does go into next door's property and under there, so we have to consider that. It might be that when we set the retaining wall back, we need to just block in this little corner with some rocks. Frangipanis, two frangipanis, I think they are, they're staying on site, with possibly reuse. All other things come out. I'm pretty sure it'll be all new lawns. I don't think we're going to be able to keep them, but the other issue might be getting an excavator down to that level. It's pretty steep. Might have to consider how we would do that. I don't know that we get a crane up here to get it down there. So it might be that you'd need to, if you're going to move rocks, you'd have to lift from the top area and lift them up, back up this way. So the second retaining wall, once again, would come out and be set back to where that retaining is. So you're shifting both walls back, you know, maybe a metre or something like that. That's probably a bit of a concern that's doable. I'm not saying it's not, but you know, something to think about. And then up the top, pretty much that would flatten off all these areas. The other thing we'd have to look at, I haven't looked at the plan for this, is to see what the height of those walls will end up being, because I have a feeling they're going to be too high and they'll need balustrading or something up on here. Anyway, whether or not you could 3-tier it and change the design a little. And then up here, it all gets flattened out. There'll be a structure in the middle as a bit of a barbecue area and a fire pit area on this side. With a nice concrete seat, which could be something else if concrete was too expensive. And then over this section, a bit of grass, path leading out the back. Out the back, took photos of it, but the gate's hard to open, so I'll just show you from looking out there. And apparently you can get access through council land, and we might be able to set up a little area out the back where we just can stockpile a couple of things and cordon it off if the council will let us. And then yeah, so it's a pretty extensive work. It's mainly all up here and the decking. Down near the pool, I found there's a few pool tiles drummy, but it's probably something you could leave. I don't think they want to do anything about it now. It shows new glass pool fencing and everything down there, but that's also not a priority. So they're open to alternative ideas if they're decent enough to maybe try and fit a budget. So we'll just we'll have a look at that. Proposed water tank beside these stairs just there, which is fine. I don't know if that would be us, but it's doable. And down here, proposing a bit of an outdoor kitchen here. So this is all pretty well done anyway. And then down the bottom, it'd just be replacing all the plants for as per landscape plan. So all that would come out, all that would come out. That's reasonably okay access. These trees will have to be cut out and the stump ground or whatever we can do in the planters. So that's a bit hard to see anything down there. You can see the depth down into that planter. But this is all, and then all the tiles will be cleaned up and resealed. There's a garden in there, so those will all come out. So it's a reasonable job. I've got some snaps of the front. I won't show you that on video. Actually, yeah, I will. So access to the bottom area is up through the house. So anything done in this area, yeah, they have to come up through the house here, which is not too bad if we protect it all, but it can also come from the back. I also have young kids, so we have to be aware of having the doors shut, not leaving things too open and everything. So this is the front entry. Looking from the top of the drive at where those stairs were going to go down the other side. Got access through here. And that's where they will be. You see that there's a gate already there. Why there's a gate, I don't know, but we could use it. And you go up through there. So we could use stringers, probably not attached to walls. I'd say probably keep it separate. So planters down here, this is all changing. Not too bad for access. Steep driveway, but boys can stand up in all those areas and cut and throw down. Yeah, so that's it.